our sponsor, Bankers Trust. Bankers Trust is committed to strengthening the communities that we serve. We partner with local organizations like the Cedar Rapids Public Library Foundation to support programs that nurture and encourage growth, stability, and continued success. To begin, there are numerous reasons why somebody that's already set on a career path might be looking for either a new career, a change of job, or to increase their skills in the current job that they have. Maybe the pandemic has changed your employment situation. Maybe the pandemic and the work from home revolution has made you realize that you'd rather work from home, or you don't like working from home and you'd like to be back in an office setting. It's also possible that after a number of years in one career, you want to change your career path. We all go through different phases of our life, and our professional life is no different. You may also want to develop some different skills, enhance some skills that you already have, or want to make sure that you are retained in your current career path by keeping pace with technology and workplace culture. Just to begin, I'd like to say that AARP has so many great work and employment resources for folks that are older. Something that they set out in one of their most recent articles was that employment gaps aren't actually a problem like we thought that they were. I think a lot of people are anxious or nervous when they do experience employment gaps, whether they're transitioning jobs or if they've experienced a layoff. But that's not as unusual as it used to be. Cover letters mean more now. So that's also great news. You have the opportunity to really sell yourself and show employers what you have to bring to the table. Another advantage of the work landscape right now is that remote work could be here to stay. That opens up regional work options. If you're not commuting, then you don't have to limit your job search to what's right near and around your locality. And just something to look out for is that your next job interview might be a video chat. That is what the work landscape looks like now for anybody looking for a job, not just older adults. I'd like to start with a couple of resources that we have right here at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. Some resources that you can use by accessing our online resources, by calling us and having a chat to see what's available, or what we can do to connect you to community partners and people that are doing work in the community to help enhance the skills and get people employed. If you're not already familiar with our Library at Home section on the library's website, I would encourage you to take a look. If you go to our Cedar Rapids Public Library's website at www.crlibrary.org, there is a drop-down menu at the top under Resources and Services. And when you come down to select a Library at Home, you will be shown a variety of resources. There is a specific portion of this webpage that has resources for adult learners. You can see here that there are a couple resources, some that you can find right on our website, and some are external links. So for instance, Ancestry.com is accessible through our website. HarvardX, online courses from Harvard, is not. JobNow, Lynda.com, Pronunciator, and some of our skills and support are all wonderful resources that you can find from our library's website. I want to take you briefly to skills and support. When you click on that link, it takes you to a new web page, and here it will show you our BrainFuse resource for lifelong learners, for going back to school, switching jobs, or brushing up on some skills. We have a variety of library classes and programs that staff have produced virtually. They also include some videos that show some of the resources that our Tech to Go van will have. If you want to learn how to make a resume and save it in your Google Cloud using Google Docs, that's a great place to go. Lynda.com is accessible through our library's website that has extensive training programs in most anything that you can imagine that has a technical spin to it. Whether you want to learn how to do pivot tables in Excel or put together your own self-published book, Lynda.com has a multitude of very vigorous classes that you can take to enhance nearly any skill set that you already have and to learn new ones. Pronunciator is a language learning tool. And there's a whole section for job and personal development. BrainFuse, Job Now, and Vet Now have live job coaching, a resume writing lab, live interview coaching, and unemployment assistance. Future Ready Iowa, right here, connects Iowans to education and training and has their own database of available jobs. Iowa Earn and Learn is paid registered apprenticeships. Iowa Works is our workforce development through the state that helps you match your skills or can be helpful for getting unemployment support. We have Lynda again, and here is maybe the most important, the Opportunity Center. It's your connection to the support services and skills you need to learn, earn, and thrive. You can create an appointment by calling the Opportunity Center at the Ladd Library, and you can have access to all the resources I've shown you here, plus more. Also, something that I think is invaluable is the Skills to Employment program at Kirkwood Community College. Here, you see, it opens the door to more opportunities. There are so many programs that the staff at Kirkwood and Iowa Works know about to help folks fill gaps in their employment, to further their training through certification programs or other avenues. I would highly recommend touching base with a representative from Kirkwood College to learn more about these opportunities as well. I also mentioned AARP. AARP's website has a lot of great articles that include tips and tricks for getting ready for your next job interview, how to handle some unexpected questions, how to avoid being labeled or overqualified for a job, either in an interview or how you write your cover letter, and different ways to present yourself. For instance, 7 ways to age-proof your LinkedIn profile. Ageism is a real thing, and sometimes being overqualified can keep you from getting jobs. But with these helpful hints and tricks, I think that you'll find there are ways to present yourself as a best candidate for any job. They also have a specific job board for regions, so if you enter Cedar Rapids in the search box, it'll bring up jobs in Cedar Rapids, Iowa that are hiring locally. If you have any questions about this program, how to access our virtual programs online, or the resources that we've outlined here today, please don't hesitate to give the library a call at 319-261-READ, or stop in for grab-and-go services, or use one of our computers for up to an hour at a time at each location per day. From all of us here at the Cedar Rapids Public Library, thanks for watching.